Hello everyone, Mikas here for your live electronic music tutorial. It's episode 203, and this is the fourth episode that I'm making a track in the Sasha breakbeat underground style. I am really in the finishing stage. All of the arrangements are done, at least the big picture arrangements are done. All the instruments are there, I have to say. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's many different synths, different bass lines, different pads. There are channel buses. I use like really advanced synth. I did some sound design. I did some treatment, like bust some synth together and put on some effects onto the bus of 3 different synths together. Of course, some filters, some side effect automation and everything. Now I am in the very finishing stages of this track that I hope I can finish with you guys today. I don't know how long I'm gonna put in there, but when I feel it's really done, this episode will be done and will be ready to be sent to labels, probably to release. I have to put a name on it. Like I said, it's Sasha style. I'm probably gonna send it to his label. I think it's great music. And guys, if it is your first time watching one of our episodes, there's another 202 other live electronic music tutorials. I always make music in real time. Most of the time I do not use plugins. I made a special for the 200th episode. Like those 4 episodes is when I go really in depth into a track, like I would produce a track to release, which I did a lot on my record label Progressive Grooves, guys. If you didn't know, I make music for over 20 years. I use many different DAWs, and this is what I do for a living for the last 10. So this is my music that is really composed from scratch. You can go back to episode 200 where I started this track, and then you can see 201, 202, and finally 203 is gonna be the final. And of course I will turn it into a Logic Pro X template that will be available on our site, wemakedancemusic.com. We'll also have another 6,000 DAW templates from 475 producers, guys. So if you like producing music, if you want inspiration, you can upload or download our marketplace, guys. Let's get started onto this track. I don't know if I can put a name on it just yet. I was thinking like something like Perception, because it's so advanced, and I wouldn't call it complex. It is complex in the sense there's a lot of things, but it almost sounds simple. So let's listen, guys. I'm gonna play you some snippets and then we'll get in the mix. This is the intro. I thought it would be nice to maybe have some vocals on there. So this is the intro. I'm gonna move on to when it starts to accelerate a little bit with more percussions here. Second kick is coming in. It's real breaky, a bit more pushy. There's this channel here with different pads that are bussed together with the step effects here. So we have those 3. Then we have the main keys here, which I use a Prophet for. Very nice keys. And then you're going into the main part here with the mid-lows coming in here. And the bass. Nice little plucks at the top. Somehow the claps are a bit overwhelming, maybe it's me. That's one of the snares then. So that's it, guys. Then we're going into a breakdown. There's some automations on the filter here, and there's another one on the reverb send here. You're gonna hear it building. Some effects which I crafted by hand. I mean, you know, that I did from scratch, from a synth sound fed into an H delay. right, and then we're going here back into a good break, good dancey part, I would call it, and then we're going into the main part with all the pads. Everything is opening here. More work to do, I think, in the effects and stuff. So I'm gonna start the way I do my track normally. So I'm gonna take the first 17 bars here, and I'm gonna really listen very carefully. So I'm gonna do it in segments. So segment 1, 2, 3, and then while I do this, I'm gonna really get to listen to the transition in between parts. So basically a segment to make sure the mix is good, then the transition, the next segment, a segment, transition, segment, transition, and then overall listening. I like how this kicks off like this guitar here. Nicely mixed. This sub here come out super well in the mix. Oh, there's not even a sidechain on it, huh? Then this pad here is coming in. Still find it a little bit loud. I just want it to be just like a touch in the back. Aha, this pad here, I was thinking about putting some more, maybe a volume automation to it, so it doesn't come so abruptly. But now it's the time for me to get very picky on details, you know, so the total of the track is really perfect, I would say. Of course not perfect, like perfection is not something that I really want as like, it needs to be a bit messy somehow, but let's make it as good as we can. Okay, now it's coming in. I'm gonna go a bit further. Now I like this. This came in here. I think I will put a bit of accent here. I think it needs some extra care, and I will take this kick here and add a little bit of a kick here. You can hear the delay is going crazy. So this pad is coming in here, really in the back, opening the filter. Not sure about this filter here. So I think one thing that's important if you're doing a mix like that, you have to be confident about your changes. You don't start saying yes, no, yes, no. You're like, okay, this is good. No, I want to change. Then you listen one more. You're like, okay, this is good. Let's move. So I like these little ARP. I don't know if you guys hear it at the top here. And then I have this little effect here. You can hear it open. Not so much here. I think I will even raise it a little bit. You can hear it here. The FX here is getting tamed. So we're good for this part. I think the intro is very clean. I don't want to add more bells and whistle to it. I think it's just absolutely fine this way. And we have this pad coming in here. It's going again to this filter here. So I think I can hear, I would like to hear a little bit of a send here to make the signal grow, at least for this part. Somehow I didn't like this too much here. I didn't quite hear it very much. Okay, it's building up now in the back. I think it would be nice to have a little drop after that here, like this going down. So it's gonna correlate to this build up in the reverb. After that, I'm gonna have this coming down here. I could even make it a bit more special, dropping some big plucks. Let's hear it. 1, 2, 3. I think a little bit less open, but I will get them there. Well, let's think about the fact that we're gonna drop it soon. Let's hear this here. I think it would be good to bring another bit of this reverb send here, because there's still this pad there which uses it, so I think I will drop it a bit before to have some room for the main lead to come in. Very clean. I'm liking this. Let's move on to here, from here to the next part. I didn't tell about it, but it's got a bit of a synth wave touch, this one. I love to do when the key change comes. Tasty. Maybe I'll put a bit more accent on it. I'm tempted to add more automation. Finishing phase, guys, I have to go all in. So I have those filters on this gigantic, really, Moog Modular. It used to be a Moog Modular. So I want to play a little bit with this too, because we can. So let's say I want to start a bit more mellow here because of the melody is present, and then I want to bring it up a little bit. Very, very subtle. Let's not do some big changes. Just to change the groove a little bit. And according with the plucks, you know, those two together. I'm checking this, guys. There's not even a sidechain on this. Oh, that is slightly odd that I forgot that. So the sidechains on here. So I have a sidechain here. I can take it, copy it, and do this here. Oh, there's already a sidechain on the bass. So I should have used this. Use this one here. do it again. I want internal. I want instrument, kick. Maybe a little bit, but really not so much. Actually, I already have the plucks in there, so I will even more tame them. I don't think here this arp is not necessary. Even here. No. In this part, I'll cut it. We got a bit of the effect coming here. I have to check the volume. After that, we're going into this part. We really need the mid-lows there. I don't know why they were so lows. I think here we can start pushing it a bit further. Just fill all the space with the pad. Percussion sound good here. I think we can move on to the next part. It's where the pads are coming in here. It's also where this FX here goes a little bit crazy, which is fine. And oh yeah, we have a bit of some automations here. We're not going crazy. I like those mid-lows coming in here. Not to stay. Then we're slowly bringing it down. Plucks are there, just in the right frequency, just underneath. There's also some nice sub bass here. Listening to this, I would like to I want them just to support, not to be just really prominent, but they have to be there. On the big sound system, it will make a big difference. Those pads are just sick. Let's listen. So let's say we would not have this step effects, which I can play with the mix too. So all out like this, plus of course the send reverb, but let's try it in the mix. Oh, I like the cut, they're very nice. So here are those. I think they're unnecessary. There's more than enough elements in there to make the track, so let's cut the fat. Then we have some mid-lows here. Little accent. Accent with not so much power, I would say, because all this is supposed to be here too. So let's. Okay. I thought it would have a bit more presence. So this part is really the trippy part with those pads, flowy, really cool. Let's move on. It does add a little bit, this. Then we have again this sand effect here. Then we're going down to the very simplest kind of expression. Cut this here, go to not a silence, but okay. So coming back here, I think I need a little bit more power, so probably the plucks here. But I won't keep. It's more dancey this part, so. Okay, I think we forgot this FX here because the volume I played with. Okay, so this FX should definitely be here. Lower in the volume here. Whoa. So there's a sidechain on the effect too, of course. Let's review this part again. Oh, do I have a console EQ on there? Oh no. Ah, that's better. I found my percussions were a little bit too forward and crisp, and well, this very EQ is hot and bright, so that will make it. Now it's flatter. The mid lows that we can work out a little bit more here. So I would tame them a little bit. And I want to come back here strong, so let's see. See, those is just a frequency where they work perfectly. If I go too far above, it doesn't really work. Too far under doesn't work. Oh yeah, loving this. Just enough. Now we're going into the pad section again. Like I said, I think I could use a bit of automations in here, make things, I wouldn't say bigger, but more movement. So this ARP here, I will keep it for the outro. So I did a rise and a really more trippy part here that will stay for a little bit. Now slowly exiting the track. The mix is already good in all parts, so I don't really have to work on this at this point. Oh, there's gonna be a bit of work to do on this effects, I think. So I'm gonna make it come in a bit smoother here. We need these. Here. This little fog kind of thing. Alright guys, I think we have a track. I'm gonna play it for you guys. I'm gonna let it run, gonna listen to it, give myself a bit more juice, and that's gonna be it after this. See where we're at. Oh, that's good. I'm tempted to do some edits, but I will not. Alright guys, so this is gonna be it for episode 203. Really proud of this track, guys. You're gonna hear it somewhere. Just look for it on Beatport, one of my latest that is gonna come, I guess, in the spring this year. Let's talk about this one. And guys, the most important things are I'm totally lost because I was listening to that and I was very much dreaming, like, wow, what a trip. So the most important thing, guys, may the sounds be with you.